That's cute. Why do we look like sisters?
Twins.
When they can't tell us
I'm
apart.
like, cheers.
When they can't tell us apart.
We break it.
Hi guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was about to say our channel. Okay, so for today's video, I have my bestie. We have breakfast, even though it's like 12:35 in the afternoon.
This is French vanilla with
Cream and sugar.
yeah. Then we got food, of course. I got the ham and cheese croissant. You got the sandwich.
I got the sausage, egg, and cheese, and I already took my dairy pill, so.
Dude.
Okay, but for today's video, before you get all hella loud, for today's video, I decided to have, to just like get a little deeper and like deep conversation. I feel like obviously we know each other pretty well. We don't really have like deep conversations like that.
Yeah. I feel like we talk about like things that are going on in our lives and like, I don't know, just like joking around and stuff. So I feel like that you can always dig deeper into somebody and there's always more. So
5 questions that we're gonna ask each other and then we're gonna answer ourselves as well.
What's been on your heart and mind recently?
I feel like recently Sean and I have been like trying to get like our future like aligned with like at priorities with one another, or like even with ourselves, in terms of like either like career wise or like just being more organized.
Yeah.
And like actually helping one another like push each other to our best. Yeah.
Goals. I think that's good that you guys are like doing that together in this chapter. I think recently definitely focusing on myself, and I think like obviously I was focusing like on my birthday, having all my friends together. I've been focusing on making sure that I don't fall like far behind on my work. Also just like finding enjoyment in things and like the happiness and like being present and not worrying too much about bad or like the negative, but then balancing that out with everything else as well. And I also just got a dog. So that's like
a new mom.
He's like the center of my life right now and everything I do.
What is one thing that brings you joy right now?
My dog. My dog. Traveling for sure. Like I just went to Mexico. That was really beautiful and like a good reset. And then but also just like that makes me happy being around like my genuine friends. And I'm like all my friends are genuine, but like but just like but people who just understand me and who are gentle with me right now, because that's where the phase I am right now. Like I need everybody to be gentle with me.
One thing that brings me joy right now, I feel like it's the holiday season in general. I feel like I'm very like family oriented, and like when I moved to my apartment with Sean, like I feel like I've been so far away, so I don't really see them as often. Like my family, like my cousins, like Ursula, Giselle, like my aunt and my uncles like live so farther away that I don't really get to see them that much. So now that it's like Christmas, Thanksgiving just passed, I was able to see them. So I'm excited to see them more.
I love her family. They're so sweet.
Thanks. So is yours.
How would you like people to experience you, and what kind of person do you want to be in the world? That's a deep question.
Yeah. I feel like I want people to know that like I'm such a positive person.
I want people to walk away from me just feeling like I love them, so like I loved them and gave them so much love that they needed, and put them like made them feel so good about themselves and made them a better person. Just feeling like I loved them, so like I loved them and gave them so much love that they needed, and
also like doing what you can to help them.
Yeah, I think that like in this life, like it's all about like helping one another and supporting one another.
I also feel like
and helping people.
I feel like I'm such a selfless person. I always put people first, so I want people to know that like I will always be there for you, and I'll always like make sure that you're okay before I'm okay.
Yeah.
Even though I know sometimes like you're supposed to put yourself first, but I feel like the important people in my life, like, what makes you feel unstoppable?
Ooh. First I'm gonna say like a serious, and then I'm gonna be like like a little dumb answer. I think what makes me feel unstoppable is when like I achieve something that I doubted myself in, and then I'm like, oh shit, like I can do this. Like, but then the other side of it, like physical wise, like say like getting dressed up, or like being in a room full of people that like feel your energy and like go off of your energy, that also makes me feel, was it unstoppable? For sure.
I agree with your answer. I also feel like when I have like tasks that I need to do, or like stuff that I need to achieve, and I'm able to do that, then I feel like I'm unstoppable. Like crocheting and like uploading, and then people like interacting with like the stuff that I post, or actually buying the stuff that I like post, or when people like interact with my YouTube videos or like TikToks or stuff like that. I feel like that also makes me feel unstoppable, because like people enjoy the things that I create.
Yeah, it also makes you feel like your success and your achievements as an entrepreneur. And
I feel like also like when like important people in your life like see that you're doing it and like point it out.
Yeah,
like, hey, I see you doing this, like, good job, kind of.
If you had a whole day where you could do anything you wanted, what would you do? I would say be at the beach.
Not have to worry about like anything.
Like just a true rest day.
Like a true, yeah, like where I'm like really relaxed. I don't have to worry about like going to work the next day, or like having stuff to do, or like making sure that things are done. Like, of course, like that needs to be done and it's important. But I want a day where like, again, like we're on the beach and we just don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, do you think people fall in love because the right person has arrived, or because the timing is right? Regardless of who the person is that they fall in love with.
I don't think it's about timing. I think it's about the person. But talking about personally, I feel like I fall in love because of like the person.
I think it's both, depending. Me, explain. I think it's the person.
I think it's the person.
I think it's the person. But I can see why other people say timing. The person.
It can be, yeah, it can be both, but I think it depends on the situation. Okay, what are you most proud about yourself?
I feel like just like working my ass off. Like being able to like working and like achieving my goals.
Yeah, Olivia's like very hardworking. Like, I would say that she's like the hardworking friend.
Thanks. Like I want to like make my mom proud because she's done so much for me. Ew, I start crying. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna cry. My mom has done so much for me that I feel like I want to be able to do the same, even if it's for like my future kids, or like just herself. How easy or difficult is it for you to show yourself love or speak kindly to yourself?
Oh, so easy. I think that there came times where like I've been like insecure, like in a slump, and like there came a point in my life where I just like I felt like I knew like my worth, like no matter what has happened to me or like anything. Like I've never let somebody, like at the end of the day, I'd always be like, okay,
like you remind yourself like you're that bitch.
Yeah, like I was just like, okay.
I also feel like it's normal to like feel some ways about yourself. It's not 100% easy, but like once you have that confidence and once you have that secureness with yourself, like no one can stop you. Like no one can tell you anything.
There comes an age where you just like know yourself and you're just like,
yeah,
you know your flaws, you know your strengths, like
the growing, like being able to like have that growth. Because like you said, like it just comes from different things. Like
I know, like when I see people who are insecure, I usually like never feel the need to like blame them, unless you like are insecure in the ugly insecure, where you're like
having that showing that negative to other people, like trying to
like your insecurity shows and
off,
and how you live your life and how you treat people. That's what I'm just like, ugh, like what is your greatest accomplishment?
I'm gonna talk about my mom all the time. Aww. But like having to
bestie, like I wish you could hear that.
Like I'm able to help her with things. I'm able to like give back, getting your college degree, and like being able to work and like be adults and like support ourselves, our family. Like
I definitely, like I am proud of myself and like the resilience that I've kept through everything, and So I think obviously like graduating, getting my degree, having my own, I've always had my own. I think that's like one of my greatest accomplishments. I've like never really had to ask anyone for help in a sense of like my own self. Okay.
So last question. What are some things that you wish people knew about you? Okay.
I would say that like, because I do post on social media a lot, and of just like of just like myself and stuff like that, and I feel like, you know, pictures can't, like videos can, I guess, a little bit, but like pictures don't show people's full personality and who the person is. Like people like
someone who's really active on social media doesn't define who they are.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that like I would like people to know that like I'm way bigger than just like social media, and I don't think my life is perfect.
I feel like I wish people knew how, I feel like genuinely I am a good person when it comes to people I love or people I care about. So I wish people knew that like I will always feel like someone has some good in themselves, if that makes sense. Like I will never, unless like I have a reason, but for the most part I know that there's some good in some people. All right, so that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed us getting deep. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for the food.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we had a gift card.
All right, bye.